Page 5, so it works out to 5 inches. You filming? Okay. Support us when we are silent through grief. Sorry, I can't remember this. Support us when we are silent through grief. Comfort us when we are bent down with sorrow. Help us as we bear the weight of our loss. O Natirat, when we are weak, be the staff we lean on, be the shelter we stand under. O Natirat, give me life in my heart, and life in my tongue, and life in my hearing, and life in my sight, and life in my feeling, and life in my body, and life before me, and life behind me. Give me, I pray thee, life on my right hand, and life on my left hand, and life above me, and life beneath me. O Natirat, increase the life within me, and give me life to be me and you. Imhotep, make a channel for thy Hotep, peace. Where there is hatred, may I bring love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, blinding light. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is blinding light, calm darkness as the evening. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine lover, Imhotep, grant that we may not seek to be consoled as to console, to be overstood as to overstand, to be loved and be loved. For it is in giving that we receive it, and is in pardoning that we are pardoned. He who called the Natirat from the depths of his heart will find his abode in the clear skies of love, and that his own heart is the sun red. O Shu, father of Lu's sky, hear me and make us bold. O Geb, father of Ta, the earth, hear us and give us support. O Atum-Re, spirit of the east, send us your wisdom. O Anun-Re, spirit of the south, may we walk your path of life. O Amun-Re, the spirit of the west, may we always be ready for the long journey. O Atun-Re, spirit of the north, purify us with your cleansing winds. O Atum-Re, refresh and gladden my spirit, purify my heart, open my mind. I lay all my affairs in thy hand, and teach me how to take control of them. Thou art my true guide and my refuge. I will no longer be sorrowful and grieved. I will be a happy and joyful being. O Atum-Re, I will no longer be full of anxiety, nor I will let trouble harass me. I will not dwell upon the unpleasant things of life. O Atum-Re, thou art kinder to me than I am to myself. I dedicate myself to thee, Hierophant. Bestow, O Atum-Re, this grace upon us, that in 3 schools of suffering and learning we should learn conquest as Muslims, and through sorrow as Hebrews, even it be against our will as Christians, learn self-control as Nubians. The Master Re blesses you and keep you. The Master Re makes his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Master Re turns his face upon you and gives you peace in his warmth. The Master Re is the sun. O Atum-Re, the strength of the weak, the comfort of the sorrowful, the friend of the lonely, let no sorrow overwhelm me, nor anguish of the heart turn me from thee. Grant that in the patience of hope, in the fellowship of the ancient Egyptian order, they may continue in thy service and all goodly living, until at length they also attain the fullness of life before thy face, through our parents, the Natirat. A sunrise, Atum-Re, does not last all morning, all things pass. A cloudburst does not last all day long. As the noon sun comes, Atum-Re, all things pass. Nor sunset, Amun-Re, all night, all things pass. What always changes? Earth, sky, thunder, mountain, water, wind, fire, lake. These change, and if these do not last, do man's visions last? Do man's illusions? Take things as they come, all things pass into all. Yah-Hotep. May there be peace, Hotep, in the higher regions. May there be peace in the firmament. May there be peace on earth. May the waters flow peacefully. May the herbs and plants grow peacefully. May all the divine powers bring us Hotep peace. The supreme Imhotep is Hotep peace. May we all be in peace. May we all be in peace. May we all be in peace. Peace and only peace. And may that peace come unto each of us. Hotep, Hotep, Hotep. And the rising of the sun, Atum Re is in its going down. Amun Re, we remember the Netirat and the blowing of the wind, and in the chill of the winter, we remember the Netirat. In the opening of the buds and the rebirth of spring, we remember the Netirat. In the blueness of the sky and the warmth of the summer, we remember the Netirat. In the rustling of leaves and the beauty of autumn, we remember the Netirat. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember the Netirat. When we are weary and need of strength, we remember the Netirat. When we are lost, sick at heart, we remember the Netirat. When we have joys we yearn to share, we remember the Netirat. So as long as we live, they too shall live. For they are now part of us as we remember them. O my deities, O forgiver of weakness, bestower of gifts, dispeller of afflictions, verily I beseech thee to forgive the weakness of such as have abandoned the physical garment and has ascended into the spiritual world. O my deities, purify them from trespass, dispel their sorrows, and change your light of chaos into your surreal darkness. Cause them to enter the garden of happiness, cleanse them with the most pure water, grant them to behold the splendors of the loftiest mount. Give them the rest with the devout and the just, in the place of the pasture, rest and of refreshment, of waters in the paradise. We know Franklin Scott Peden is with you. The Golden Sun 7 has shed the frail earthly mansion and has departed this life to live in the hereafter, the realm of the Netirat. Golden Sun 7's earthly work is done. Rich Capo has laid down the burden, the din in the dust of life struggle. Scott has gone to the deathless world of peace and rest where the chaotic light fades into peaceful darkness. Golden Sun 7 sees clearer than ever. Where happiness fails not, our beloved has not died, only the body, which is yet to live in spirit in a higher and nobler place than our thoughts can measure and minds can conceive. Let Scott rest in everlasting peace and joy with thee, the Netirat. 7 goest home this night to thy home of winter, thy home of autumn, spring, and summer. Scott goeth home this night to the perpetual home, to thy eternal bed, thine eternal slumber. Sleep now, Nawum, sleep, and away thy sorrow. Sleep now, Nawum, sleep, and away with thy sorrow. Sleep now, Nawum, sleep away with thy sorrow. Sleep thou, beloved, in the bosom of Pa-Kulum the All. The shade of Maut death lies upon thy face, beloved, but the Anubis of death and grace has his hand round about thee. In the nearness to the Trinity, Atum Re, Amun Re, farewell to thy pains. Anubis stands before thee, and Hotep peace is in his mind. Nawum, sleep, O sleep in the calm of all calm. Nawum, sleep, O in the guidance of guidance. Nawum, sleep in the love of all loves. Nawum, sleep, O beloved, in the neb of death. Nawum, sleep, O beloved, in the neb of life. Anubu takes Scott home. Confused living people die. All are confused, all die. Now that puts things into perspective. I wouldn't know whether after the parting of the Khat body and the Ba soul, I shall ever know more than I know of all that which I have long wished to know. For I cannot find anything better in man than that he knows, and nothing worse than he be ignorant. This life of light is only a step to Nehe, eternity of darkness. For that which we call Mawat, death, is but a doorway to, in truth, progress into Nehe, eternity. When a child is born, all rejoice. When someone dies, all weep. we should do the opposite. For no one can tell what trials and travails await a newborn child. But when a mortal dies in peace, we should rejoice, for he has completed a long journey, and there is no greater joy than to leave this world of chaotic light, faith, and belief, not knowing for now that the great time has come to know the real and final truth is their life after death. Do not seek death. Death will find you, and there is no place to hide. Seek the road which makes death easier. And the last analysis is that the Huth knowledge in Mawuth death, which decides our answers to all the questions that life puts to us. What happens after death? Our critical day is not the very day of Mawath death, but the first day of our life in the world of blinding lies, greed, and hate. The whole course of our life is critical. When Amun-hotep's son, Hapu, was lying on his deathbed, he said to a student who was weeping bitterly, "Why do you weep? All my life has been given to me merely that I may learn to die." When we are dead and people weep for us and grieve, let it be because we touched their lives with beauty and simplicity. Let it not be said that life was good to us, but rather we were good to life. A man's true wealth is the good he does in this world. That's the wealth of the man of belief and faith. A religious man, the true man of facts and truth, does more than just good in the world. He creates his wealth ways to stop evil in the world. To refrain from evil, to achieve good, to purify one's mind, this is the teaching of the poor man. The teachings of the rich man is the same, but to achieve wealth, to control your own mind and to control the evil. Religion takes away your power. Wealth gives you power. Birth does not lead to greatness, but the cultivation of owns oneself leads to greatness. And greatness leads to many problems. Many problems lead to much stress, and much stress leads to an early death. So let us seek greatness. You seek Hotep, peace. The light of good character surpasseth the light of the sun. A fool once said, the radiance thereof he believes. Whoso attaineth unto the accounted as a jewel among me, but a fool among gods. The wise man, seeing what is agreeable, imitates it. Seeing what is disagreeable, corrects it in himself and others. This world is like the front porch of the temple before the world to come. Prepare yourself in the temple that you may enter the hallway of the real world. To be what you are and become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life. To realize that we are all part of Pa Kolum, the all, is the beginning of true living. Amen.
Amen.